Welcome back. Just wanted to show off another quick video. I haven't made any progress when it comes to physics or hand interactions, but I did add a couple of other things. Right now I'm seated in my chair, so it might seem like I'm a little short, but I added being able to play in, whoops, what's going on here? There we go. So down at the bottom I added a play style for sitting and laying down. So if I choose a sitting position, it'll, in the game space, it'll treat me like I'm standing, but I can still play sitting down. So suddenly I'm taller. So now I'm a typical 5'10" height, even though I'm sitting in my chair and playing. And then if I choose laying down, that actually allows me to look up as if I'm reclining in a chair, and then I can reset my view, and it'll treat me like I'm actually facing forward horizontally. This isn't something I would think that anybody would want to use too much unless they're just watching something stationary. You don't want to be laying down and have to look around very much, but I just figured I'd add it just to put it in there. So now I'm back to horizontal again. So there is a kind of a weird, I'll go back to standing again. There's a weird side effect of this, that if I walk up and I bind to a form, I'm now looking at it straight on. But now if I switch to sitting, it alters my height. And then if I leave, I think hopefully the bug will present itself here. Yeah, only just for a frame it put me in the wrong position, and then one frame later it fixed it. So I need to work on that part. It's one of those real deep corner cases that I want to get right, just because I'm trying to unify the framework code and make it good and stable. But there was something else that I worked on over the weekend that I want to show off. So down here I have a big screen mode. Now when I select this, it's just going to make the screen look like a plain old flat screen. But in my VR headset, I actually see a large screen floating in front of me. And when I play, it's just like I'm playing on a regular screen. I'm not in a full VR environment here. I'm just playing on a screen that's floating in front of me. And this would actually be good for playing in laying down mode. So you could lay down, go into big screen mode, and then you just have to have a big screen floating in front of your head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to red-blue mode just to sort of demonstrate what I'm seeing floating in front of me. So now this representation should show you a floating screen that's sitting in front of me. And if I make the distance shorter, it comes in close. This is only 1 feet away, 2 feet away, 3 feet away, 4 feet away, 5 feet away, 6, all the way out to 50 feet away. And I can alter the viewing angle to make the screen smaller if I want. In addition, I can also increase the aspect so that I'm playing on like a widescreen monitor, or I can go super wide with it. And I can even make it curved so that it curves around me. So you can play that way if you want. Just an interesting little thing I wanted to add. I realized it was a possibility, so I figured I might as well add it. You can also increase the rendering resolution to give things a bit more rendering resolution, although it might be... It's hard to notice in the headset already, so it'll be almost impossible to notice in the flat screen. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show off for now. I don't want to scatter my brain too much with the stuff that I want to work on. Video options. Go back to normal here. I don't want to scatter my brain too much with the things that I want to work on. I need to design things well and handle things in bite-sized pieces, not float too many spinning plates in my head, otherwise I'll get too scatterbrained about it all. Work is threatening to get more complex again very soon, so I'll accomplish what I can, and I'll show off what I can, and I hope to see you again in another video soon. Thank you for watching.